is Andrei Paliakou, and I'm Sitecore developer working for Brimit. Also, I'm Sitecore Commerce MVP for this year. So today I want to share my experience with custom pricing in Sitecore Commerce. So today I want to talk about the custom membership pricing. On one of my projects, there was a requirement that basically customer can be awarded with membership level, for example, silver, gold, platinum, something like that. And for each customer, so based on his membership level, we need to provide him different prices. For example, if user from the silver level, he will get like a bit less price instead of just a regular. The gold will get price less than the silver, and platinum will get price less than gold. So first of all, we want to start with Sitecore pricing, which we have out of the box. Basically, first of all, we have a catalog. Catalog contains multiple categories and sellable items. Category can contain sellable items. Sellable item can contain sellable item variations. Price inside of Sitecore Commerce can be set in two places. First of all, it's a sellable item. It's a list price. Basically, when you get in BasiFix site, you will be able to just set list price and per each configured currency. Out of the box, it's USD, Canadian dollars, and euro. Second place where we can configure price, the price book. Basically, each catalog can have a reference to related price book, where we can define list of price cards. Price cards can have multiple price snapshots. Price snapshots can have multiple price tiers, where we can set different prices, which can depend on quantity. So then, when price card will be configured properly and approved, then we can assign them to related sellable items or sellable item variations. So basically, it how Sitecore Commerce works out of the box. So there are few type of entities we have in commerce, like a price book, price card, price snapshot. So it's powerful feature from Sitecore Commerce. So it can be it provide a possibility to build really a strong solution based on the price card. So basically, we can set start date for our prices. So we can configure price for different time. So basically, for some holidays, we can sell our products with lower price. Also, price. Basically, we have a possibility when we create our price card. There, we also can provide just our custom tags. This tags we need to also with this tags we need to mark our sellable items. So basically, for Christmas, we can mark our products and set Christmas price for them. Depends on tags. So price will be calculated on this kind of tags. So just a standard workflow. That first of all, we need to create a snapshot. So when snapshot was created, we need to always approve them. If not, so basically it will not be applied during the card calculation, and we will not able to sell our product with our configured price. So basically, price manager always responsible for that. Sitecore has a simple workflow. All these workflow steps we can manage inside of BasiFix, and also we have possibility to manage it in Sitecore workflow box. So basically, right in Sitecore, you can see that you also can optionally provide comments and reject your changes. For example, if we have any main pricer manager who will approve them. So it's about the workflow. Regarding my plugin, basically we have a customer which can be awarded with one of these three membership levels: silver, gold, or platinum. And based on these membership levels, we will able to get a discount, get a special price related to the membership level. There are a few different solutions how can we solve it. So first of all, we can use product variants. Just we can set up sellable item, and per sellable item we can create product variants per each membership level. Second one is to create custom entity in membership level. So something similar like we have in B2B, like organization entity. So where we can link everything there. So basically we can link catalogs, which is related to membership level. We can link price book, which is will be special for this membership level, inventory sets, and so on. The third one is extend out of the box pricing, so which is what I did in my case. And also other solution, for example, in case if we will retrieve our data, our information right from the third-party service, which is responsible to calculate everything there. So regarding create product variants, Sitecore has a great interface for that. So basically you can generically create variants with different IDs. So but each product variant will be special for each membership level. In that case, what needs to be done is on front end. On our side, we need to somehow control with what kind of sellable items we need to render to the user, what kind of sellable items user can add to the cart. So all this stuff should be done on front end. To get backend will help with that, but almostly everything should be on front end. So one of the main disadvantages of this approach, so basically if we have a huge list of membership levels, so then we'll have a mess of product variants, and it will be difficult to control for price manager, for content editors to support everything, just update information, update prices, and so on. So basically per each product variation we can create price card and assign this price card to each variation. So the second one disadvantage is that unfortunately, in case if we will sell physical products, we will not able out of the box. We will not able to have a relation between sellable items and inventory set. So out of the box, you only can have only one relation. So you don't have any possibility to have multiple relation from one inventory set to multiple sellable items or sellable item variations. It will be fine if we will sell our products as always available, basically like a digital item. So then we don't need to control inventory, and it's a good solution. So basically not much development work will be required for that, but it doesn't work in my case because we had about 25 membership levels, so it's a huge list. The second one is a create custom entity, so like a membership level entity. What needs to be done? So basically, first of all, when we introduce a new kind of entity, we need to somehow support how we can manage them. So basically, first of all, we need to extend BusyFix interface and provide a possibility to create new membership level, to make relation between promotion book, inventory set, so like an optional price book, And for example, in case of one catalog, we need to somehow resolve membership, customer membership level, depending on what he purchased, what he subscribed. And it's a huge work because it needs to be override a batch of files, batch of pipelines in commerce. So also we need to think about how we will support it because in next release something can be changed. So it means that also it will affect support. Yeah, for me it's more elegant solution. I believe that Sitecore will have something like that because it's something like a part of B2B. They need to bring something like organizations where we can just link multiple price book to any membership level. Membership level will be linked with a customer. Also on the membership level, we should be able to see a list of customers who was awarded with this membership level and so on. So for me, it's one of the best solution, but it costs a lot of development time to implement this kind of feature. Yeah, and it's difficult to support if something will be changed. So what I did in my case, so I tried to extend out of the box pricing. So what was done? If you familiar with price books, so when you create a snapshot, only what you can see is like a pricing section where you can define currency and quantity. So basically, depending on quantity, you can set different price. For example, you can sell one product for $10. But if our customer will purchase, for example, 10 products, we will sell it for $95, something like that. So in my case, I extended price snapshot with custom section, like a custom pricing, where we able to provide currency, and we can choose membership level. Per each membership level, we can define a price, which can be used. So out of the box, as you know, Commerce Engine extendable only with components. So for out of the box pricing, there are just a property and price snapshot, like a price tiers. In my case, so I extended price snapshot with custom component, which is called membership level component, which is responsible to store this kind of information right on snapshot. So basically, all this data stored in commerce database, so no any other places. So I try to use everything out of the box what Sitecore provides. So Sitecore, it's a framework, and we can build everything what we want on top of it. So how it looks, basically, I decompiled pricing section. So basically, how it works, we'll just add new price for the price snapshot. So and almost I reused some kind of quantity fields and pricing, so this kind of pop up. Also, what I did, I added this membership level drop down. Membership level I placed to custom policy in Sitecore Commerce, so we can easily manage it during bootstrapping to add new or remove already existing one. So to support membership level, so I used policy. Also, I added the possibility to edit them. So basically, if something if we miss something, so basically we can put any new membership level and only configure price for it. From the technical perspective regarding how it will be applied. So first of all, we need to somehow recognize our customer. So usually we have like a multiple products which we can mark like entitlements. So for these entitlements, we can when a user will purchase our entitlement in regarding membership pricing, for example, silver, gold, and platinum, it will be a product in that case. When our customer will purchase during the checkout flow and create order, it will create new entitlement for the customer and mark him with a related membership level. So based on this membership level, so when we will award our customer, so we can easily map them to related price book based on what was set in price snapshot. Now I want to show short demo. First of all, I need to get token to start work with Commerce API. So now what I need is just create a card. So for example, let's imagine that I'm new anonymous visitor. So let's say that card will be 02. So basically we have an empty card. If we will go to BusyFix, so I created demo catalog with one sellable item like a product A. Product A already has a price card from related demo price book, and also here you can see list price. Now when we go to demo price book, so here is one price card. So basically this snapshot is already approved. So basically we have 80 for gold membership level, 70 for platinum, and 19 for silver. So and just a regular price, it's 99. So let's try to add the first our product to the basket. So just it's a postman request for that. Only what I need to change card ID. So it was added. Now let's try to retrieve our card. So as you can see, the list price for this product was set to 100, but the sell price is 99. So based on the out of the box calculations. Now let's try to imagine that we will register. So in the body, let's change first name. Also we need to change user 4 in our case, and we need to change email. So let's try to create our customer. So customer was created. From the response we can get new customer ID from Commerce Engine. So, and let's set it to global variable postman. Let's try to get our customer. So basically this customer with first name, which I set it up, some information. So as you will see here, we have a custom component like a membership subscription component. This component is responsible if our customer will be awarded with membership level, so it will store this information in membership level name. So right now, let's try to award him with a gold level, for example. Okay, and let's try to get our card again after the awarding. So as you can see, price was changed. So if we take a look back to our price snapshots, so here you can see that now we sell our product for the customer who was awarded with a membership level gold. So basically what was done for that, if you will take a look at Visual Studio, so basically it's a membership level, so basically it's a policy which we need to patch, create patch our habitat authoring JSON config with our policy set. So it's possible to just keep our custom parts of configuration in separate JSON file instead of just everything in one JSON like it was in early version of Sitecore Commerce. So now it's more flexible. So also regarding components, so basically was created few actions. In case of all, it's my plugin is also support import from the JSON. We can specify JSON file where we can define our products, prices depends on level, so it's easy to migrate between environments, because usually content editors want to set up prices on test environment and then they want to move it to production environment. Unfortunately, out of the box, Sitecore Commerce doesn't support to export prices. It's only support to export catalog. Here we have I have an action to award a customer with a membership level. Basically, if we go a bit deeper, so it's following Sitecore Commerce development principles. Basically, in that case, we have a commands controller, which inside of action we have a command. This command, in my case, it's a add edit customer membership subscription command. Inside of command, we are calling pipeline custom membership pipeline. If we will go to configure Sitecore file, so this pipeline contains 3 blocks. First of all, it's a get customer block, which is responsible to retrieve customer based on the header which I provide. So when I created a customer, I added my customer ID to postman global variable. After that, during all requests, for example for add card, if you will go to headers, so it's required to provide customer ID if we have it. So based on this customer ID, Sitecore engine will be able to resolve customer during our request to Commerce Engine, and we can use customer and retrieve all necessary information from his profile what we need. So it's like a policy basically two kind of policies. The first one, it's a list of membership levels, and the second one is just a membership level, which contains only the membership level names. Also, it's possible to extend with different multiple properties, which is can be required. It depends on project requirements, what kind of information should be. Usually, customer already has any storage with membership level. It's like subsystems or ERP or something like that, where they store this kind of information. It can also contains information about availability and so on. So it's going to be extensible. The most part of that, if we will go to our blocks, basically all pipelines consist of blocks. We can see that how many blocks was created and how many pipelines was created too. Because per each action we need to create a new block. For example, for select to just show a pop-up from my presentation where we able to just add a new custom price snapshot. It's also require action for that. So with some customization. So in my case, what was done? So we able to retrieve membership level here. We can get them from policies, from policy set configuration. So we can map them for the front end. In Sitecore Commerce, it's you can easily render whatever you want. It has extensible interface like a BusyFix, so you can render as tables all the values. It support not too much UI controls like we have it in Sitecore in content editor, for example, like a tree list, but in Sitecore in Sitecore Commerce it's a short list of components like a drop down, input field, date time field, something like that. So basically, this kind of block is responsible to render pop-up where we can create new custom prices based on the membership level. So the same was did for edit prices. Same, as already mentioned, it was shown on my previous slides. So it's almost did the same like an ad. Most interesting stuff inside of cart line calculation. So we go inside of out of the box calculate cart line custom price book. So it was decompiled from the existing one, but it was added some additional steps for membership pricing. So yeah, basically we need to retrieve customer information, basically membership level from the customer level. So then this level we need to use during the price tiers. So when we will get our membership tiers component, which I added to snapshot component. So we can just basically retrieve the latest one, which is approved, and apply our price like a sell price. So if we'll also take a look at the get card, it also contains information who awarded basically about the membership level. It contains messages which we can put to any entity. So messages is just a generic list a list of objects which contains information about the code, about the pricing, applied promotions, and so on. So all this stuff we can also retrieve on Sitecore XP side if it needed, but to understand from which place it was took, so it's really useful to see that. So that's what I did. All the source code you can find here on my GitHub repository. So do not hesitate to put any comments, any improvements if you see them. So, and also you can follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, and you can write me messages on email. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
For me, how to identify the rules, what kind of membership level user have. For example, as I understood, you should implement some membership subscription or something like this.
Yes.
For example, to identify that user has a membership level.
Yeah.
There are a set of rules that commerce out of the box, or you can implement any logic that you want.
No, nothing out of the box. So it's all everything is custom. So there are different approaches. So basically, your administrator can award any membership, any customer with a membership level. Also, in case that when you purchase a membership subscription, so you need to create membership subscription products, membership subscription sellable items, and you need to mark them as entitlements. So entitlements like a kind of entity inside core, and customer can have basically it uses for some digital subscriptions for like if you purchase insurance or something like that, just to see with for any limited period of time. In case of products, so it can be done when user will purchase this our market membership subscription product. During the create order, you can recognize that, okay, so this kind of product is a subscription product, and when user is paid for that, so I will award my customer who purchased this product with membership level which is related to this purchase product. So in case of if you buy a gold subscription, so during the create order, commerce engine will recognize so that it will purchase and paid, so and then it will award him. Also, it's possible to just provide a list of membership subscriptions in case of if we will define any time, for example, for 1 year or 2 years, for 3 months, something like that. So, and that also should be a bit customized to just resolve proper membership level from the customer profile.
Last question. Can you, for example, implement to move user from upper level to lower? For example, if I was gold membership level, if I have, but I don't have, for example, no orders for latest year, and can I move to silver level?
Yeah, it's possible, but it's again it's.
Can it is implemented with subscription, or you should remove some subscription for that?
No, basically, if you have a subscription and you will have a start date for the subscription at end date, when it will be passed off this end date, So then you will not, it will be not possible to get special price for you. So basically, Sitecore Commerce will not able to recognize your membership level because it was already in past, and you will not get any discounted price when you will purchase something. So basically, you can just configure it based on the time. Of course, you can go, basically it depends on project requirements, what customer want, but yeah, it's possible. Other questions?
Yeah, one question from my side. So firstly, thank you for the presentation.
Thank you.
It looks good, but as I have seen, so probably it's a bit long story to complete this plugin, and you have mentioned that that was a real project you faced with this issue, and I have seen dozens blogs were developed in your solution.
Yeah.
So and how many have you taken to complete this stuff, and how really easy to maintain it?
So what I can say to just implement what I have in my current presentation. So it took about 1 week. So it's not too much to implement because, of course, we can just move everything from go out from Sitecore development recommendations when implementing commerce. But when you implement something, any new plugin in commerce, or when you extend something, replace, and so on. So you need to follow instructions. That first of all, if you create any API, you need to use commands. Each command can call pipelines. Each pipeline can contains list of blocks. So it makes some difficult. It takes some time to prepare this stuff. So this is why I have a huge list of them. Basically, everything can be moved just to one block, and it will work. But based on Sitecore recommendation, basically when they usually customer request project review from Sitecore. So basically, people who work for Sitecore, they can provide this kind of review, and then they will see if you are not follow this development principles. So they will just provide some notes, and guys, we just found that you are not doing it the right way. So better to go with our recommendation, because it will be clear for other developers who will work on who will support this project in the future. So because they will understand what is going there, so how it can be extended, and so on. So yeah. In case of if you need to do a small change for that, we can just replace any block. But when we need to implement some support from the basic fix, so where you can just manage, click something on the side, just like more user friendly instead of busy fix. So it makes a bit complex. This is why we didn't implement it like a membership level entity. So when we estimated it, so it was something like 1 month to implement this kind of feature. But not all clients want to spend some time. But we have multiple solutions how we can solve it. But sorry. Yeah, and this is one was one of the fast and compatible with client, because they just want it on. We just want to add any drop down where we can select membership level, and won't use the same out of the box feature where we can just put quantity and prices on, nothing more, only that. Okay.
Great explanation. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions? Thank you, guys.